All right, Cancers, welcome back to the channel. We are going to do a daily reading, overall energy for today. So let's get into it and let's get started. All right, the first card out is going to be the Knight of Swords in reverse. That will represent our love for the day. And then the second card we're going to have is the Hanged Man, and this is going to represent our money, our finances for the day. And then what we have for job and career, we're going to have the Ten of Swords. And let's see, let's pull one for our overall energy. And we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So let's just dive into it. All right. So when we are talking about just looking at what we have out here for our overall energy for this spread, today we're going to look at things in a different way, okay? We're not going to box ourselves in. We're not going to limit ourselves to things that we have been taught it's the only way that you can do things. We are going to try to look outside the box, look at breaking old patterns. We're going to release our energy, get outside this box, and start taking hold of this day, right? When we start looking at love with the Knight of Swords in reverse, typically when you see the Knight of Swords, you're going towards something. Today doesn't feel like that's going to happen today. Today it looks like you're going to take a step back. You're not going to chase. You're not going to force anything. You're going to let what happens today, okay? We're not going to put energy into anything. We're going to let that other person that you are thinking about, attached to, or wishing into your life come to you today, okay? We're not going to do any over explanations. We're not going to be putting all the energy into the relationship today, okay? We're going to take a seat. We're going to sit back and we're going to let whatever needs to happen. And then we're going to go from there, okay? When we're talking about finance with the Hanged Man today, it might feel like financially today you're just not there, right? You just feel like you're not certain about what the next step might be. So today may be a day that you don't make any major purchases. You don't spend any money. You don't have to make a decision today, okay? If it deals with you coming out of your pockets, not today, okay? We're going to sit on it. We're going to think about it. We're going to sleep on it. And look, maybe tomorrow, if you still feel that you need that thing, or you still need to make that purchase, or you feel like you need to sign that contract for that new truck, then go ahead. But today, I just want you to sit back, sleep on it. Don't dwell on it. Let your mind rest and come to a conclusion that fits your needs. And when we start talking about career, we're talking about the Ten of Swords, all right? You could feel burnt out at work. You're probably tired of being the same monotonous role that you've been in for 20 plus years, right? You want to do something different. Well, today might be the day where you actually start taking action and thinking about ways to get you out of this rut. Or figuring out a way how to not feel burnt out. Maybe you need to talk to your boss today about changing your work schedule. Maybe you need to look at it going back to school today, okay? We need to do something that's going to release you from what seems like it's draining you, okay? That's holding you down, holding you back from being the greater person that you can when we start talking about your job and finances. That's the biggest thing. So again, when we go back to the overall energy today, it just looks like you are needing to take control. Put things in your hands. You take the power back and you progress forward as you see fit. So, with that being said, just make sure you're not chasing after the loved ones that you think you need to be with, or let them come to you. When you're thinking about spending money, think about it. Sleep on it. Not today. Today does not seem like the day to be spending money. When we're thinking about your job, your career, maybe it's time for a change. Maybe you need to start looking at getting out this door. Thinking about what makes you happy. Do you need to take a pay cut for happiness, to make you feel more fulfilled, to make you seem less stressed? And today, we're just going to think about clarity. Just trying to take pause and evaluate things and probably make some major decisions. Well, that's all that I have for today. I will be back tomorrow with another daily reading. Oh, let's do an oracle card. Just an oracle card. I got a new deck and I want to try it out. And let's see. And the card that we got today is a card of healing, which fits with the theme for the day. It just says, we're going to cleanse, we're going to hydrate, we're going to dissolve, we're going to purify. And I feel like this card mostly resonates when we start talking about this Ten of Wands, right? Like, we want to get back to a point where we feel great about things, right? And we're going to take a step back. We're not going to spend that extra money today, right? We're not rushing into things. We are taking care of ourselves today. And I feel like this is a most fitting card for the day. So, okay, now the reading is done. Thank you for coming around, hanging out with me for a few minutes just to give you a generalized overview and things to think about, things to guide you throughout the day. Until next time.